Would I be the A for taking my daughter to visit my family? Apologies for mobile formatting issues. My wife Jenna, aged 28, and I, aged 32, had our daughter Everlia 6 months ago. We've been together for 10 years and married for 3 years. We both live out of state from our families, and neither of us have the best relationship with them, though Jenna's family have made a lot of effort to come and visit, mend bridges, and interact with Everlia since she was born. My family, mom aged 52, stepdad aged 55, 3 younger brothers aged 17 years to 21 years, live an extra few hours away and are yet to meet her. It is important to note that my mom and Jenna do not get along. Mom has always had something to say about Jenna, and the older Jenna's gotten and the longer it's gone on, the less Jenna has been willing to let it go over her head. This has resulted in us spending the last 10 years doing separate holiday visits. My plan this year was to drop Jenna at her parents' place safely after the flight and then carry on the extra 3-hour drive with Everlia to mine, and then pick her up on December 23rd so we could spend Christmas Day as a family. Jenna's response was simply no. In our house, no is usually a complete sentence, but I asked her why, and her response was, "We talked about this when I was pregnant. You never had my back with your mom, so I don't trust you to advocate for Everlia, and since she's made no effort to be around her, I'm not comfortable with letting you take our baby into that environment without me, and I am not going to go somewhere it's evident I'm not wanted." I brought up the fact that I want my daughter to know my step/parents and her side of the family, and that Jenna was stopping that from happening, and how unfair it was to my mom given that her parents have been here at least twice a month since she's been born and have been able to have that bonding time. I told her I would drop her off and take Everlia anyway, or me and Everlia would fly into my parents' home airport, but one way or another she would be meeting them this Christmas. That is when Jenna just cracked and broke. She started bawling and repeating how she couldn't believe I'd put her in that position, and when I told this story to my best friend at the pub, even he raised his eyebrow and said that it wasn't a good move. Jenna has been sleeping on the couch, and I'm beginning to feel awful and second-guess everything. WIBTA, or am I right in standing my ground here? Wife doesn't want our daughter to meet my family. I am insisting. Wife is melting down. Comments. You are the A if your wife said that you never had her back. She's got all the reasons to trust that the baby might be treated or cared for in a way that she wouldn't approve. This doesn't mean badly cared for, just not cared as if she would. I kind of understand her. Plus, if you had an agreement during pregnancy, why breaking it? As you say, her family did a lot to mend. Can you say the same for your family? All of these. You are the A, and why in the world do you think it's a good idea to give your wife an ultimatum over your baby? Yup. Op is in the wrong, and his language is revealing. He says his wife is preventing his family from meeting his side of the family. He also says that his wife is having a meltdown. He definitely doesn't have her back. Op and wife have a 6-month-old. His side of the family can make the effort to visit. You are the AOP. Seriously, right? If my husband had given me an ultimatum like this and carried through with it, I can't say that I wouldn't call the cops over kidnapping. I'm so blown away he would risk his relationship with his wife over introducing his daughter to people who have made zero effort to see her. You are the A. OP is also ignoring that his wife's parents are the ones making the effort to come to them. Wife isn't stopping his parents from meeting their baby, the parents are stopping themselves by never coming. Wife just wants to be present when it happens, which is totally reasonable. It is kind of sad and pathetic how desperately OP wants his baby and parent to have a relationship even though his parents have done nothing to show that they want one. He's throwing himself at people who refuse to try, and it will do nothing but hurt his daughter when she keeps being taken to their house but they never make the effort back. OP's desperate to create a one-sided relationship. Chill OP. If your parents cared, they would come to you, on your schedule. You can't force your parents to care by shoving the baby in their face when you go to them. Wife said he's never had her back, and he just brushes right over it. He doesn't say I know and I'm sorry, or you're right, I did not, you have every reason to feel that way. Nope, nothing to see here, moving on to why I'm right. Infuriating, and tells us he's absolutely right in his position. OP, you haven't been around your family for 10 years. Maybe you have forgotten why and you're looking at them with rose-colored glasses. Your mother hasn't changed. Just because you want her to be something she's not doesn't make it so. There is a reason you made the decision to cut contact, and now, because your memory has faded, you want to put your head in the sand and go back, completely ignoring and discounting your wife's reasoning. You are the A. If you do this, your marriage will never be the same. Clearly you haven't developed a spine in 10 years. Edit to add, upon reading OP again, you all are correct, he has maintained contact with parents, and fully confirmed that he has no spine. Wife is absolutely correct, he cannot or will not stand up to his mother, therefore should not be allowed to take their baby. OP is also ignoring that his wife's parents are the ones making the effort to come to them. What do you think? Share in the comment section. Like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.